Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, we both are gonna do some makeup together. And this is Adi. He is almost 10 years old. He'll be 10 in October. Yeah. And he wanted to do some makeup with me. And he wanted warm tones. So he picked out the entire set of makeup that is going on my face. He's gonna pick my makeup and I am gonna apply it. Spoiler alert, this is the makeup look that we're doing. We'll talk, we'll do a get ready with me. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, what primer did you choose, Adi? This was the primer that you chose, right?
Yeah.
The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Why did you choose that?
It just looked like it would fit on Mama's face because it'll make her face lighter, and I actually like her face lighter. So
I don't think it's making my face lighter.
But it just felt to me it will at least improve.
So Mama's not beautiful the way I am. You want it to be lighter. Is it? Okay. For the foundation, he chose the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This one. And this one, I have mine in the shade 170, which is neutral cashmere. And this is going to be a little light. We'll see if we want to darken it up. I'll just mix it with something. But we'll see. No, I think it might work. It's a tad light, but not much. So I'm just going to take this, just dot it all across the face, just so that it's not too much. I'm not looking for like a full coverage. We have to go to church after this. But we are also excited about our trip.
Yes.
Our upcoming trip. Where are we going, Adi?
We're going to the Bahamas on a carnival cruise.
On a carnival cruise. And this is the first time we are all traveling in a cruise. So we are super excited, especially Dada. Especially Dada. He is losing his sleep over it. So yeah, this might even out all the skin imperfections that I have. What are you most excited about, cruise, Adi?
The water slides, and we get to eat there because
yeah, oh my gosh,
I want to see how if once I reach to the top of the water slide, I want to see the view. It's like when you go to like those water slide places, you randomly see people in a bunch of other water slides, but if I go to the top, I think I'll see like there will be so many. It'll look like a city, and I love cities.
Oh,
so
I don't know about city actually, because we are in the middle of the waters. How much of the view we'll get, I actually do not know. I have no idea, but hopefully it's pretty warm so that we can enjoy. I don't think I've packed anything with like full sleeves or anything like that. Like everything is like beach wear or like summer clothes. I think we have like 2 days of beach. So that I was saying that we have 2 days of beach. So that would be fun. Did he even pick up a concealer? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He picked up the Becca Luminous Coverage Longwear Concealer. And he picked out the shade Caramel. The shade Caramel actually is super light. So we'll see how, yeah, it looks like a paint. Okay. So I'm going to just take... Yeah, it was not your fault. That's not. I'm going to just apply that right there. Not much, but... And then we'll cover it up with the skin tone powder. And this I'm just using to like cover up my dark circles. Just right
it's
here.
blending in really well.
Okay. If you say so. I don't know what's luminous about this concealer. It's so matte. But yeah, we'll see. And why did you take that concealer?
Same thing. I thought it would apply a bit lightness to your face.
Which is good. I mean,
and it looks really creamy, so I thought it would actually work.
And this is the powder that he chose. This is the L'Oreal Infallible powder. Why did you choose this?
Because it looks exactly like your skin, and I think it'll
just
match
even
really
out.
well,
Yeah. This is like my go-to powder. I generally do apply this whenever I'm like going to office or something, because that's like my evening out powder for sure. So I'm just gonna set my face with this, and then we'll give some color, because right now I'm looking like Casper. because it looks so white. So I'm just gonna take that. Take the bronzer. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, earring fell off.
Yep, earring fell off. Okay. For the bronzer, he took Makeup by Mario bronzer. Why did you take that?
First when I saw that and I thought it was actually made by, the Super Mario company. I've seen this new Pokemon thing that came off, with the
Colourpop,
cute little
yes.
bags.
Yeah.
So I thought it was the exact same thing.
But with Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really what.
Yeah, he didn't know Makeup by Mario. He was like, Mario, Luigi. I was like, no. What are you talking about? That's the reason why he took this. But this is gonna get back some color to my face and not look like Casper. And then I love the choice of highlighter that he chose. And I just want to know why, but we'll see. The highlighter that he chose was the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. And this was the original one, Be My Highlight. Why did you use this, Adi?
So the other highlighters that I saw, first it looked a bit too shiny when I looked at it. But this one was like...
Blending into...
Yeah, blending in just a little bit less...
Shimmery.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little glowing.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted? Just a little bit? Yeah. There you go. So that's the highlighter. You have to check his theory behind the palettes. That's why I'm rushing my face. For the blush, he took the Patrick Blush Duo. And this one is in the shade Do We Know Her? Yeah, why did you choose this shade, Adi?
I thought, so I like warm colors, okay? My brother did more of a cool tone, so I wanted to try it with the warm tone. So I thought that pink will go really well.
But this is not pink.
And the one that kind of looks like beige, I think that will actually match with Mama's face.
This is like more orange.
Yeah.
And I felt like Adi chose this because all the palette colors that he chose will match with this, and I felt that's why he chose this, and which works perfectly for me. I'm applying the powder first and then the cream, so cream will amplify it a tad bit and just bring a little bit more naturalness to the skin rather than making it matte. And I absolutely love Patrick's formula, you guys know that. So that's it. He actually did want to do my makeup first, and then he was like, no mama, just apply it by yourself. I was like, okay. I actually will do a video where he applies my makeup. Today is not the day, just because we're going to church. And we were like, okay, let's not look like a clown in church. I'm just gonna set my face. I'm using my Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray by e.l.f.
I chose that.
Yeah, you chose that. Why did you choose that?
I chose that. So, what does it really do, by the way?
It just sets the makeup. So if it's powdery or anything on the face, it just makes it natural.
So I chose it because it was actually a medium. It was kind of like a medium.
Is it because of the color?
No, the bottle was medium. I think my little brother took a really big bottle.
Oh yeah. I think he did.
Was medium.
Yeah, I think he did the Urban Decay one.
So I thought if the bottle was medium, it will moisturize and set the face pretty well.
Which generally everything does.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It was just because of the size.
Yeah. For the lipstick, he was pretty sure that he wanted a brown lipstick, so I gave him a choice of lipsticks that are brown shades, and finally he did choose the Merit Beauty shade in the shade Equestrian, which I love. I absolutely love the shade, and perfectly it'll go with the warm tone looks, because this is a warmer tone brown.
I chose it because Mama gave me the option. The first, I liked the first choice. I thought the lipstick was too light. so it wouldn't go that well. The other lipsticks was a bit too dark. So, and then when I saw the Merit one, it was like light and dark at the same time. So I chose it.
Yeah, it's more of a matte finish, but it definitely is very comfortable on the lips. Now let's move on to the eyes because he has some choices, okay? He chose 4 palettes. So do you want to talk about it? Okay. What is the first palette that you chose?
I chose the Red Panda by
Sugar Drizzle. Yeah. So that's the Red Panda palette. Is it because of the cartoon?
So first, I want to comment about this palette. This palette is adorable, okay? It's adorable.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about warm tones, it has like one of the perfect warm tones. Like Firefox. Firefox up
this
there.
one.
Yeah. It's a really good tone.
That is the shade that he wants to choose from this palette. I absolutely adore this palette. Like every shade in this palette is absolutely beautiful, especially the shimmers. It is like a toppery shimmer, but it looks wet on the eyes. I absolutely adore. Actually, I wore Firefox very recently to office. This shade just on like a warmer tone brown and just called it a day. Looked stunning and it wore for the entire day. Let's move on to the next palette. The next palette that he chose was the recently Deinfluenced palette by Beaute Bar. What captured your attention here?
Is that the Tombstone one?
Not the Tombstone. No.
Fake Famous,
yes. This shade. He also was going back and forth between this shade and this shade, but this shade
turns into a green.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty cool. That's cool, but if the green, then that's like a cool tone in the shade.
Yeah.
But since Fake Famous is like a red to an orange,
I just love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually red, orange, and pink.
Yes, that's what the whole thing was like. He wanted a red, orange, and a pink. So in the shimmers, you'll see a lot of variations of orange. So Fake Famous is a little bit of a deeper reddy orangey shade, and Firefox, the Red Panda palette one, is definitely more lighter. And then, okay, let's talk about this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. The next palette that he chose was Harvest Moon by Ensley Cosmetics, and I did not choose anything for him. He actually went through the entire 3 drawers, I would say. 2 drawers of eyeshadow palettes and then whatever is on top of the things. And he was like, oh my God, I'm getting confused. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So I was like, okay, you need to choose 1. And he was like, can I choose 2? And then it became 4 super quickly. So out of this palette,
I chose Tombstone.
He chose Tombstone. The eye straight away went into that shade. He was like, I just want that shade. It's glowing, it's warmer tone, what I want on my eyes, and that's exactly what he wanted. So Tombstone, and maybe I'll dip into this for my inner corners, but we'll see. He did not choose this shade. His main idea was this, but we'll see. Now, enough about shimmers. Let's talk about mattes. And for the matte, he was like, I just want Citrus Sponge. And this Citrus Sponge by Simply Posh Cosmetics was his perfect warm tone palette. And Adi, talk about the shades that you want me to use.
I wanted to use Zest and Punch because
these two.
Zest and Punch, they are pink and they will actually really blend in with the inner corners. And then for the dark one, I actually wanted to use Grapefruit, but Mama said it would be too mid-tone. So
I said I want a deeper shade no matter what. So just choose a deeper matte shade, and then he went with Blood Orange. So we're playing with all pink matte, like pinky corally orange matte. So this, this, and this.
And then a bit of purple.
And then a bit of purple. This one, a little bit of purple. We'll see if we want to space out into a few shimmers from here for the inner corners, but we don't know. We don't know how we are going again with it. So we'll start and we'll see where we end. So I'm going to start off with deeper shade first. So I'm going to start off with Blood Orange first and then go into the lighter shades. So for Blood Orange, I'm going to take my It's Bell brush, and this is E5, more of a stubbier brush. I'm going to just take that right there
No, yeah, that actually goes in good.
Yeah. I definitely prefer like a deeper shade, and I was like, Adi, are you sure you don't want to dip into recently Deinfluenced? He had an idea, and I was like, okay, let's just get into this. So I just wore a pink top that would match all the eye look, and I was like, let's go from there. And I'm not gonna take this a lot, just because he wants the eye to be orange, and I definitely want to capture that more. This is just to get some depth on the outer corners, and when I'll blend it, this will definitely like lighten up a little bit too. I am also now super excited about the cruise too.
Oh, yes.
We have started packing now. Like, we just have 1 week to go.
And I think Dada was commenting on the diner hall. So
Yeah.
he said that there will be a really long table.
Oh.
Yeah, he said there will be a really long table. It would just be one whole table, and then you have to sit and eat. I think that's what I was imagining.
I've seen that in movies.
That's what I think it is.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
I mean, he explained it in such a way that brought up in my mind.
Okay.
Now
So
she's
now,
putting on Punch.
yeah, now I'm putting Punch.
Punch was actually the first
Shade.
thing that came into my mind when I looked at Citrus Punch. I looked also in when I was choosing the shimmers, I looked at Tropical, but it had kind of a yellow, and I mean, I could have put it, but it didn't really
match his theory.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Punch is definitely more coral. You will see like a pinky orange coming throughout it, and then once I blend in with Zest, you will definitely see that pinky orange coming in. So I'm just taking that Punch shade on the lower lash line too, and then finally I'll go on like a bigger, fluffier brush, and then go into Zest, which is the lightest coral shade.
And which brush are you using?
And this is actually a Morphe brush, I think. Morphe M441. And I'm just gonna take that all across the crease and just blend the edges so that there's no harsh lines.
This is actually turning out better than I thought it would.
Oh, yay. I'm happy.
And it also has kind of an orange to it.
Yeah, it does.
So that would actually really
go with the shimmers, right?
Yeah.
Our grandparents are here, right?
Yeah.
So he's enjoying time with them. It's my husband's parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents just left like a few months ago. So he was enjoying some time with my mom and my sister.
My grandma, like her mom, both grandmas actually, they make really good food.
Yeah.
On the fryer. Like one makes it on the fryer, and one makes really good snacks, desserts. It's awesome. So my grandmas are usually food people.
Food people. That's generally how grandmas are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's start off with the darker shade, and then we'll go onto the lighter shimmers, right? Fake Famous. So let's take Fake Famous, and I'm gonna take that.
In the middle, when I was choosing my palettes, he
started swatching a bunch of things.
And then once I saw the other thing, what was it called? Depleted, yeah.
Yeah.
Swatching really helped, because when I actually looked through it, once I looked through it, it turned into a green, and that's what I didn't want. Yeah. I wanted depleted to stay one color, and I know there's shimmers like that, but for warm tones, I suggested not using it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's there. Fake Famous is there. Now, do you want me to use Tombstone first or Firefox first?
Tombstone. Let's do
Tombstone. Okay.
I want to save the best palette for last.
Okay, let's take Tombstone from the Harvest Moon palette.
No, but these, I had like 8 palettes in my finalists.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And I felt so bad taking some of them away.
Yeah.
But swatching
Story
really
of
helped.
my life.
Yeah, swatching really helped though.
Yeah.
Honestly, the 4 palettes I picked were the best to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I actually love all the 4 palettes that he chose. Like, there's no duds in those palettes. Like, the formula is absolutely amazing too. So I was super happy with the palette situation that I was in.
And I know in one of the other videos,
There you go.
one of my mom's
Super
favorite-
stark. Yeah.
So in the other videos, one of my mom's, she said one of my mom's favorite palettes were by Simply Posh, and now I like one palette from Simply Posh too, Citrus Punch.
Citrus Punch, yeah. Okay, so let's go into Firefox.
Yeah.
And then how are you expecting me to put Firefox? Like on top of everything or in the inner corners only? Because this is shimmery.
On top, on top.
On top, okay.
Inner corners, we might take
Another shade, right? Okay. Okay. So I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
there it goes. There it is.
There you go.
Tap it on.
Yep. So see, look at the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Firefox, when I swatched it, Firefox alone, it wouldn't actually be that great because if I put it alone, then it would look too bright. And if
It was looking more gold.
it was looking more gold, yeah. So if I blended it with more darker shades and it turned awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna take that.
Blender.
Just blending the edges. Okay.
Are you gonna wear this to church?
Yeah, I can wear this to church. You want me to wear it to church?
Yes.
Okay. For the inner corners, let's choose. I feel like we should go with a lighter shade.
Okay. Like, is it a matte or
No, anything.
shimmer? Okay, I want to try shimmer.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So this looks like a green, but it looks pink on the eyes. Okay. And then this looks like yellow, but it looks like green on the eyes.
Can I swatch?
Yeah, you can swatch.
So you said that looks like a pink. It's light too. If I look at Tangy, it's a bit blue too.
Okay.
So I want to go with. I
tangerine
want to go
is
with
like-
Tasty.
Tasty. This pink?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Tasty.
Let's
Right, this
use-
one?
Let's use a nice, perfectly pink shimmer to
Okay.
finish it off.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Tasty right there.
There we go.
Okay?
Yep.
You like that?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay?
Looks like a light pink.
Yep. Now I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back.
I have to mascara the eye.
Yeah. Once I put this, then it'll all come together. That's how I feel at least. Once I put the liner and mascara.
So he said, why are you blinking like this? And when he saw you, he imitated the move and he said, and he just went like,
That was my favorite part of this video.
yeah. Guys, I just need to comment one more time about this palette. The red panda is adorable, guys. Just look into its eyes. I mean, look how cute this is. This is one of the cutest palettes I've ever seen. I really like the cover and how the creator designed it. It looks really cool.
It is.
It's honestly.
It's beautiful. I know. I feel like the choice of the palettes were absolutely amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me just blend the edges. Is it too pink?
No, that's fine.
That's fine?
It goes in.
Yep. Okay. So that's my final look. Let me give you a close-up. The favorite thing to do is whenever I get like a palette in the mail, the first thing that they do is guess the colors that are inside the palette.
Yeah.
And they both love it. They love it to the core. They'll be like white, black, orange, pink. Like leave some colors. They'll just love it. Okay, so tell me how does my makeup look?
I actually love it. This is like...
Is this how you felt that it would be?
It actually, in my mind, I thought that like there would be a bit more pink on the inners, but...
In the inner corners?
Yes,
Okay.
but the inner corners actually turned out pretty great. That was really good on the inner corners, and on this it was astonishing on both eyes.
Oh my
really good
Okay, I'm just
stuff.
blending it a little bit more. Okay, keep talking. It's fine.
And the lipstick, yep, that
It goes,
too.
right? It
Yeah.
goes, yeah.
And everything
really
else
like
I
that.
picked too.
Yeah,
Especially,
yeah.
I mean, I guess the bottle was part of it.
Bottle?
The bottle, like the thing you use to spray yourself.
Oh, yeah.
It actually
setting
did some
spray.
work. It did some work.
I think so. It at least lasts my makeup for the entire day, so that's a plus point. I really love the way this turned out. Like it's been so long that I've not done a pink and an orange look. This looks fiery and I love it. I absolutely loved it. What's your favorite part?
The eyes.
The eyes. Me too. I love the eyes. I love it.
The eyes is really, almost in every video, sometimes there's at least a 75% eyes is the best part of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just love spending times in the eyes. Rest everything, I feel like it just looks the same. Like the lipstick might look a little different every time, but otherwise the face looks the same all the time to me. So I'm like, okay, my focus always is like either the eyes and lips. 99% of the time it'll be a nude brown. So, so this is a little bit more on the deeper side, but it goes so well. It goes really well with the eye look. I really love it.
And every time I see my mom come out, she comes out with the purpley purple, or sometimes she comes out with all different colors.
Yeah.
But I've seen purple and brown and
The
all that
most,
stuff.
yes.
Yep.
For me, purple is like one more neutral color. I really love purples. So purples, and obviously he's seen browns because I generally wear browns to office. So yeah. And then I just look in a different color whenever I'm recording. Like I would hardly wear like a green, a blue to office. But yeah, I will rock a orange and a pink. Not this loud, but I'll definitely like rock warm tones in the office. I really love this look. I'm feeling it. So that's all for today, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed both of us in this video. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
More subscribers.